I DM'd fellow booktubers a few days ago and told them I was filming a video where I let booktubers pick what I read for a week. I almost deleted all of the DMs out of embarrassment and anxiety, and then I heard it. Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. I am so glad that you're here. We have a really exciting video today and I was so nervous to start this video. It's okay. I am going to be letting other booktubers choose what I read for a week. I am so beyond excited for this video. Number one, I'm excited to get recommendations and also branch out. I've gotten 2 responses back thus far and I already am amazed and like so grateful for everyone that's participated in this video. So thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. I will have everyone's channel linked down below so you guys can go binge all of their videos, please. So the first one that we have is freaking Calee fam.
Hi Ashlynn, I am honored that you asked for a book recommendation from me because I love your videos. So I don't know if you've read this series or not, but one of my 6-star reads is the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, but the 3rd book doesn't come out till September. I have a lot of editions of this book, as you can see, because I love it a lot. I don't think you have to read the Caraval trilogy to read these books, but it does come after. But I won't make you read an entire trilogy. I just highly recommend that you read this book.
Oh my gosh, Haley, thank you so much for your recommendation. I am so excited to read Once Upon a Broken Heart. This honestly couldn't have been any better timing. I already have it on my shelf. Like, I have been wanting to read it for so long. I was going back and forth on reading the Caraval trilogy first, but this honestly gives me the answer that I needed because reading a whole trilogy right now, and then that's kind of partially the reason why I put it off for so long, but now I'm just excited to get into it. A lot of people love this book. I don't really know that much as far as what it's about, so we're just gonna go into it pretty much blind. Haley, I love your videos so much, and thank you so much for your recommendation. I'm so excited to read this, so let's go ahead and get started. It is Monday. I have Once Upon a Broken Heart. Guys, what is this? What is this? I thought that I did that for a second. I'm going to go to this really cute coffee shop. I'm gonna walk there, read. Let's begin. The prologue was so good. I'm now on page 86. I feel like I'm just flying through this book. It's so easy to read. Honestly, I feel like this world is too good to be true right now. It's like a fairy tale. I feel like that's the best way I could describe it. Literally, the main character has pink hair. I love that. Right off the bat, I'll say it's not what I expected it to be. I thought that it would be cozy fantasy a little bit. Ooh, one thing that I really love is they have articles just like this. It's just little newspaper articles that they have, and I think that's so fun and such a nice little touch to the story. This book's honestly hooked me. It feels so fluid and so easy to read. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. I made it to page 108, chapter 14 last night. I'm obsessed with this book. It is so good. I feel like it's satisfying all of my fantasies and imagination as a young girl. The best way I could describe it is the main character, Evangeline. The love of her life is getting married to someone else. And so in desperation, she is trying to seek help from the prince Prince of Hearts, who is the only one that can really help her try and stop the wedding. But the only thing is she has to strike up a deal with him. There are things that she has to do that she doesn't want to, and I'm kind of seeing that unfold right now. He's given her like the first, I guess, task. I don't want to say what it is because I don't want to give it away, because that was a really fun part for me to read and learn because I didn't know that beforehand. So there are literally mini tiny dragons that are the size of chipmunks. That is so freaking cute. Are you kidding? I want to read a lot today, like maybe even try and finish or get close to finishing today. That would be the goal. Much later. It is now 8:30. I started the day at page 108 and I am now at 378 and the book ends, I believe, at 400. So I am going to be finishing tonight, but I'm at a point in the book where the stakes are high for YA fantasy, if that makes sense. The music that I have been playing with this book has totally been making the experience. I've been listening to like Lana Del Rey on, I think it's like Lana Del Rey, but if she was singing in a cathedral. It's on YouTube if you look it up, but it is so good. And it's just the ball, okay, during the whole ball scene chapters, oh my gosh, I was just listening to like Taylor Swift if she was singing in a cathedral, Lana Del Rey if she was singing in a cathedral. It just made the whole ball so magical. It elevated everything. So if you read this book, you should definitely listen to a good playlist. She's having the conversation with Tiberius right now. What? The words. Stop. That was clever. Wait, I kind of knew that. I so saw that coming. Okay, this is getting like super exciting. I'm on page 394. I'm almost done with the book. Oh wait, that's how it ends? That's how it ends. I need to go buy the second book right now. Okay, I have so many thoughts. Starting this book, I feel like I had heard so many great things about it. I expected it to feel very much like a fairy tale. That's just what I've heard a lot from reviews, and reading it, that's definitely the feeling that I was getting. But I wasn't expecting how some of the writing was really beautiful. There are two things that I tabbed and I'd love to share it with you because I just thought they were really pretty. But she was like the tide drawn by the tremendous force of the moon. It was no wonder waves were always crashing. They must have hated the pull as much as she did. I thought that was really pretty. It also has kind of like a murder mystery subplot in there. It's actually very significant to the story. I don't remember if Haley said this in her video that she sent over, but I remember when she read this with Sara and Destiny, I remember they loved the second one, which is The Ballad of Never After. I've heard the second one is really, really good. I think right now I would give it like 4 stars. Haley, thank you so much for this recommendation. I will definitely hop into the sequel. Like, I cannot thank you enough. Okay, now for the next creator. I am so excited. I actually have already read what this creator's book recommendation was. I was just too excited. I had to click it immediately. The next recommendation we have is from Sara Calee. Seriously so happy to see this message, so thank you so much, Sara. So I asked her what book she recommends for me, and I love how she asked me if I have any options or genres. You guys, I am so nervous for this next one because I went out on a limb here, but I figured there's no one better for me to ask than Sara. I've never read a thriller before. Never. I'm way too scared. I've read some YA mysteries, but that is the extent. I asked Sara if she could recommend a mystery thriller for me because I would like to get into the genre or at least read a mystery thriller, but I am super intimidated by that genre. And so she recommended Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. I have heard Sara talk a lot about Alice Feeney. I'm excited. I'm nervous though. And it's also 9:20. I might start it tonight. It might be me really scared, but I'm sure I won't get into like any of the meat yet. I don't know what this book is about like whatsoever. My only thing is I think it's about this couple. Their marriage is maybe kind of rocky right now, and so they end up winning a contest to go on a getaway, and then like secrets come out, and then like really like scary, creepy things. I'm so sorry, I probably did not do that justice whatsoever. Thank you so much, Sara. I'm going to start this tonight. I'm scared. This feels so wild, going from Once Upon a Broken Heart to Rock, Paper, Scissors. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into it. Read the first chapter. Creepy. I'm scared. I'm spooked. I know this is really dramatic, but I can't stop reading. I'm on page 27. Hello everyone and good morning. It is now Wednesday of this challenge. Now 32 pages in. The pacing on this is really, really fast. I am actually really enjoying it. You're kind of getting the background right now of the characters and like particularly this marriage. So Amelia, she has won this raffle at her work to basically go on this weekend getaway. So anyway, she wins this raffle and honestly doesn't know that much about it except the fact that she just won it. And so her and her husband end up taking this trip, and she feels as though it's much needed for the two of them, and it'll maybe like re-spark some things for them. Getaway is actually inside of a remodeled chapel is where they're staying. And even learning about their history, like it's not boring to me. I'm actually really, really, really enjoying it. So maybe Alice Feeney is going to be an author for me that I feel like comfortable getting into first, especially just now dipping my toes into the pool of thrillers. I'm just heavily creeped out in the book at the moment. I feel like it is an appropriate time to give an update. So I started the day at page like 33 and I'm now on page 206. No point throughout the day did I force myself to read. Every time I picked up the book, I genuinely was so excited to read the next page. If this is a thriller, I think I love thrillers now because it is so good. And I still have like 100 pages left. Nervous? Wait, what? Okay, now I'm confused. What is happening? Dude, wait, what? Oh my gosh, how did I not catch that? Hi guys, okay, it is almost 11 o'clock and I just finished Rock, Paper, Scissors. This book was so good. I have so many thoughts right now and I'm still digesting what all I read and like trying to put all the pieces together. It made me feel more disturbed. Honestly, I feel like it was the perfect introduction to thrillers. And so I'm excited to keep reading more Alice Feeney books and also just get into some more fun thrillers. So if any of you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. I'm also still like a scaredy cat though. This was just so messed up. Like, what? I think I would give it 4 stars. This was such a great suggestion. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much for participating in this video. It means so much. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday and it is the 4th day of this challenge. Okay, so the next creator that responded to this challenge is JB. Love her bookstagram so much. So I actually started following Books with JB on Instagram, I believe back in February when I really started getting into booktube and started posting booktube videos. I just love her content so much. She was down to do this, which I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, JB. She said I would recommend Chestnut Springs series. I'm so excited to read the first book of the Chestnut Springs series. It's called Flawless. If you are literally anywhere on like Book Talk, BookTube, Bookstagram, Chestnut Springs series is everywhere. I think it's about like cowboys or maybe he's like a bull rider or something. I don't remember, but I think my biggest reservation was if there's too much spice in it. And so I guess we'll see. Now I'm excited to actually give it a try. So thank you so much, Juliana. I cannot thank you enough.
My little family.
Hello everyone. Okay, I have a bit of an update. Sorry for the lighting. I know it's dark in here. I'm actually really liking it so far. I'm listening to some country music and I also really like the main character, Summer. She has couth, but she's also not afraid to put her foot down and like be snarky back to Rhett, which I really appreciate. And so yeah, I'm really enjoying it right now. Basically, Summer, her dad owns this agency and she's an agent at the agency. One of their clients, his name is Rhett, and he's a bull rider and he's gotten himself into kind of some hot water. So Rhett, as a bull rider, they have sponsors and he's sponsored by this dairy company. I guess some media outlet was still recording when he said something like, I don't even like milk. And they released that footage. And so now he lost the sponsorship from the dairy company. And that's kind of where the agency comes into play. They try and do some damage control. And Summer, her dad, he sends her on an assignment to basically be Rhett's babysitter and like live in the house with him. That is the update. It is 11:30 and hopefully my goal is to make it at least halfway today. So we're halfway there. We're halfway to halfway. It is now the next day. I finished Flawless at like 8 a.m. this morning. I think it's appropriate to go ahead and give you my review. Flawless. I have some pros and cons. I feel so bad because I know so many people love the Chestnut Spring series. I also know that the first book is typically not the favorite out of all of them. So I'm keeping that in mind. I think it would be maybe, I feel so bad. I'm thinking about giving it like a 3.75 because I really enjoyed it. It was such a cute small town cowboy romance, and I love like the city girl and the country boy. Also the forced proximity. That's a trope that I really enjoy. I think what made me bring down my review is Rhett. I think a lot of times getting the male's perspective in romance books is kind of not the most delightful for me. I don't want to know what's happening with your body, Rhett. I don't want to know. Please don't describe it. I feel so bad because I really enjoyed the book. I also feel as though, you know, Summer and Rhett, they're not my favorite couple ever. I think they're really cute together. I love their story, but I'm not gonna be reflecting on their relationship and be like, I wanna reread that book. I really miss them. I don't see that. With all that being said, do I think I'm going to continue on with the Chestnut Spring series? Yes, I do. I think I'm gonna continue reading it because I love some of the other side characters. I do feel super invested. It was a fun read. It was entertaining, and especially the last little portion. One of the really funny things about reading it is now I feel like I'm in my cowgirl era. I just really want to go buy some cowgirl boots. I have some back home in Tennessee, but now I want cowgirl boots. I want a cowgirl hat. JB, thank you so very much for your recommendation. Our next creator is Faith's Reading Things. So excited to get her recommendation. She sent over a video. I'm so excited. Okay.
Hi friend. Okay, I'm so excited to see this video. I have a couple recommendations for you depending on what genre you wanted to read. So if you're feeling like a young adult fantasy, I would say The Cruel Prince. And then if you're feeling kind of like a like a funny mystery, like an entertaining mystery, I would say Finlay Donovan is Killing It if you haven't read it yet. For a romance, I would say When in Rome if you haven't read it yet, because I love that one. I recently gave it 5 stars. And then if you're feeling like a young adult, like thriller kind of series, The Naturals, because I've talked about it so much and I absolutely love it. I really hope you haven't read any of these. I don't know if you have or not, but those are my recommendations. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much, Faith. I am so excited. I'm so happy that I have some fun options. 3 out of the 4 I have not read. So if any of them are on Kindle Unlimited, then I'll do that. And if not, we'll run to Barnes. Faith, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, this was so kind of you. I love your recommendations. Okay, I have made my decision. I am so excited. I'm actually going with the one that I didn't think I would go with. Finlay Donovan is Killing It. I read the back of the book, and from my understanding, the main character, she is an author. So one day she's overheard discussing her new suspense novel with her agent, and someone mistakes her for being a contract killer. They want her to kill, I believe, their husband, someone's husband. I don't know. I am really excited to read it. It is now Saturday morning, and it's actually like 11 a.m. at this point. Ian stayed up. He's doing a 24-hour readathon, so go make sure to go watch his video if it's already up, but if not, it'll be up within the next few days. He has been working so hard, and I tried staying up with him for a little bit, but I couldn't do it. Mishak and I walked to go grab some coffee, and I am now on page 54. I've been reading it on my Kindle. I feel like this one I'm struggling with a little bit more. It feels like I am just not getting anywhere. Every time I look down to check the page, I feel like I haven't moved that far. And right now, it reminds me so much of the Netflix show Good Girls. Ian and I used to love that show like years ago, and so it reminds me of that right now. Okay, it is the next day. I've been so invested in this book. It is so good. Okay, I keep going back and forth between my Kindle and my phone, actually, which has been super fun. I'm on chapter 36, page 287. I believe it ends on page 3, like 50, something around there. The book is so fluid. Everything is making sense. I'm also so invested in the main character and all of her relationships going on with certain people in her life, trying to figure out who is involved in what. It's at least a 4-star for me right now. Coming. I can't believe how that book ended. I'm gonna be thinking about that all week. I officially finished Finley Donovan is Killing It. That book shocked me so much. I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I did. This was a murder mystery comedy, which I didn't realize you could mix all of those together. I didn't realize that was a thing, and I really enjoyed it. Somehow the author was able to make such an intense plot comedic. It felt so lighthearted at the same time because the main character, she just was so lovable. All of the characters I really liked. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. I would recommend this book to anyone and everyone. It was just so good. After finishing it, now I want nothing more than to go get the second one, especially how the epilogue ends. Like, what? I was not expecting that. I'm really excited to continue on with Finley's story, so I'm definitely going to be reading the second one. I gotta see what the heck happens because this is just crazy. Okay, with all of that being said, I think I would give this one 4.25 stars. I feel like it's not quite a 5-star, but I still loved it and enjoyed it so much. Thank you so much to all of the creators who participated in this. Please don't forget to go watch their videos, subscribe to their channels. The book Haley recommended for me was Once Upon a Broken Heart. I think after some thought, I feel like it would be a little bit more than 4 stars, maybe like 4.25 as well. It was so whimsical, so fairy tale-esque. I'm really excited to get into the sequel. Then Sarah's recommendation was a thriller, Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. For my first thriller book ever, I really enjoyed it. Plot twists were amazing in this book. I read Flawless. This was JB's recommendation for me. I think I'm going to enjoy the other books of the series a lot. Especially now I have looked up the aesthetic of the Flawless book, and so now I'm getting some TikToks of the Chestnut Spring series, and I'm really excited to carry on with the series. I think it's gonna be fantastic. Lastly, this was Faith's recommendation, Finley Donovan is Killing It. 4.25, 4.5, like somewhere in between there. I don't know which one exactly. It was so good. I just want to also say thank you guys so much for everyone who has come across my channel. Like within the past few months, we have just been growing and it's been so amazing. Your support and your love and your encouragement in the comments means so much to me. Seriously, just cannot thank you guys enough for all of your love. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.